Welcome back, guys. Hoping I've got my game audio set not too loud to blast you guys away, and hopefully you're hearing my voice. I mean, I'm looking at the meter over on the recording screen, and it looks like it's going as high as it should be. I could be wrong. But anyhow, so what I've got done is a damage thing, a damage object. What do you want to call it? It's the burning wreck of the ships that gets dropped on the ground. They do have an animation built into them, and one of the awesome things about Godot is you can animate just about every property. And yeah, so we have the hull 3, which is where all the damage is, where the hot damage is, and hull 1 is the burned out final char. Hull 2 was found not to be needed. It was kind of like an intermediate burnt stage, and wasn't needed, emitting some particles to look like little fires or whatnot. And there's a function call at the end that, which is one of the cool things about Godot, is you can call functions in your animation. And this method could be anything in this class file, or it could be something that's in the root class or one of the default classes that Godot already has that pertains to the object. So in this animation, the fades and transitions and particle systems have a few changes, and at the very end it calls a delete on itself. So if I move this slider by hand, well, actually, yeah, here, you can see how it fades from 1, and then after this point it actually starts fading out the under sprite, and the particles are much slower to produce then. If this was running and it hit this end here, I don't know if I can shrink this down to fit it all on one screen. Yeah, here. If it was running and we got to here in an actual running engine, it would call queue_free, which is what Godot does to delete an object, and it would call the animation would delete its parent, which would of course completely delete everything in theory, which it should be doing. So what we're going to do now, oh, that's how big it looks when it's actually in the game. What I'm going to do now is launch the game, and as usual, it's going to go black for you guys for a couple seconds, and I'm hoping that game volume isn't too loud for you. I'm just going to turn it down in my ear. Okay, you should be able to see this now. I'm going to go, oh yeah, that was one of the big hulls I had just generically spawn. So you see it fades into nothing, but if we blow some stuff up, we actually want to find some bosses here. But yeah, we can take out these guys. Oh, there's one. So, oh yeah, I also have my missiles set ridiculously high, so he drops some wreckage, and it smolders and sparks and then gets dim and then slowly turns to its charcoal form and then just fades away and then eventually deletes itself. We don't need him. I'm going to blow him up, and I'm going to blow this gun up while I'm here. And if I can find another boss, there should be one down around here, a big one. Let's get rid of these little guns. Oh, yep, we brought him out of hiding. Oh, yeah, that neon yellow edge is collidable. So let's blow this guy up. First of all, let's get in close and let my super overpowered guns... Oh, there we go. So you can see there, he spawned the correct burned out hull type for his hull type. It will fade away and stop sparking, and then eventually it just deletes itself. Now, if you're running around and moving quickly, you probably wouldn't notice all those steps. But yeah, they're there. Just like the guns. However, the gun emplacements, they just don't fade away. They actually drop the dead version of themselves and stop. I want the ships to fade away, because if I make an endless waves mode, I don't want tons and tons of carcasses like this building up on the ground. See, like that one there, and he's gone. I mean, that might be cool, and maybe I'll make it an option, but I don't think it would be good for performance, actually. Of course, I have overpowered missiles right now, so... Of course, we can watch that hull fade as I blow up those guns, and it's almost gone. And poof, it's gone. And I could make that last poof transition a little smoother, but yeah, that'll be final polish and tweaking. Now you see, it drops the, it tries to drop the hull in the same orientation that the ship was just as it died. Whoa. So, yeah, you can see a difference there between those hulls at different stages of their, I guess, destruction and burn. He's gone. So anyhow, that's pretty much it at the moment. Yeah, that's where it's at. What I'm going to try and do next, now that I got those done, is I need to get the power-ups that bring your ship up to this crazy, full-powered beast of many drones, many guns. There's many guns on board this. There's 4 auto cannons, and then you're orbited by 8 drone auto cannons, and then you have pulse cannon type thing, plasma cannon, and then you have missiles. And of course, right now those missiles are crazy powerful. Those drone guns, if you can see them shooting the green beams there, will shoot down incoming missiles fairly quickly. So yeah, crazy overpowered. Anyhow, so yeah, I'm gonna do try and make the pickups for changing the gun levels of the player unit, so you can find them and maybe start certain levels with not as many guns at the beginning. And then I'm going to do some individually hand-built levels, and then I'll probably have the first, I guess it would be private alpha out for a couple days, and then we'll move it to a public alpha. Anyhow, this is where it's at now. If you like this kind of thing and my kind of crazy stuff I work on, don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.